PvE in New World is about to get a lot more in depth. They just dropped the PTR and information for January, and they added the mutators, which we've seen for a minute because of the PTR before the Christmas event and the data mined information. Now we can actually go into the PTR and play them. That's what we did. We played the normal one, and then we played the normal first mutation. It's the same name as the normal raid, but it's just the normal mutated before it goes up into like intermediate, hard, and elite, which there are 4 different brackets, which is those 4: normal, intermediate, hard, and elite. In order to actually get to the mutations, you have to first do the normal raid itself, and then you can use the mutator orb to get into it, which you can only craft, by the way, 1 per week. And then you can actually buy them as well from your faction leader for 10k points, and I think it's 1k gold. So as you level up to the normal, intermediate, hard, and elite, you're also going to get and add the mutations. So the normal is going to be eternal, the intermediate is going to be eternal plus indomitable, hard is going to be eternal, indomitable, and censored, and then elite is going to be eternal, indomitable, censored 2. So the mutations themselves, you've got the elemental, promotions, and curses. They're going to be the elemental, which is going to make all of the enemies void, fire, etc, etc, etc. Promotions are going to give enemies powerful new abilities. Curses apply dangerous effects to players that force your team to come together to stop or cleanse said curse, and that thing is, you won't even know what's happening unless you're paying attention. I mean, you should be paying attention anyways, but if you're not paying attention, this is going to wreck you really, really, really fast. So as you go up, and you actually have to do well inside of these raids, we'll tell you how to do that in a second, but as you level up, the gear that you can actually get from drops also goes up, as well as you have to beat the first one in order to move forward to do the next one. When you beat the previous difficulty and then you move into the next one, the difficulty goes up, which means the gear score recommendation also goes up. So each single time that you go up to the next one, your gear score is going to have to kind of increase 2 to 3 more times each one. Starting at 600 is the recommended, and when they say these are recommended, I wouldn't take that very lightly. Obviously, the more times you play this, it's going to get easier for you to do things, but at the beginning, I would stick with that 600 recommended. When it goes up, the 602 or 603 recommended, I would 100% stick to that and go with it. So you get to the next one, you get better rewards, and you move on. Your performance is based on a score, and you'll see it in the top, in the very middle. It can be negative, and then hopefully it'll be positive, and the results are going to be bronze, silver, or gold. All of your score is going to be calculated on 5 different things. There's going to be the time, the AI kills, the takedowns, which are going to be your named enemies that you kill, your team wipes, which when you wipe all of you in one little encounter and you restart that boss, and each respawn. So each respawn reduces score by a moderate amount, and wiping during a boss reduces score by, it's the amount is pretty, it's pretty hefty. I don't know if it's actually the same number per wipe per boss. So like the lower level bosses might be a little bit less, or the higher level bosses. We'll have to figure that one out as we go. On the plus side, there are hidden bonuses for doing well on the raid, and those are going to be the bonus multipliers for run efficiency, aka minimal respawn, wiping, speed, and killing all targets. So now that you know pretty much how it works, you have to go through 10 different levels to get all of them done, and you only, as far as we know, have a week to do so before it resets. You've got 2 normal, 3 intermediate, 3 hard, and 2 elite to get done with. And the amount of actual like rewards that you can potentially get. So you've got the 5 expedition ones. You also get the umbral gem. Is a drop that you can get. And then I think it actually goes all the way from 3 extra bonus rewards to 30 extra bonus rewards, and they drop pretty frequently. So doing these dungeons is actually going to be so much better than it was in the previous, and I hope they keep expanding on this one and doing all of them. Every single one that comes out is going to be such a great freaking time. But that's the video, guys. I love you. Love yourselves, and have a great day. Peace.